We welcome you back to Reno, Nevada, the National Bowling Stadium in downtown Reno. Only 6 PBA pros have won multiple Masters. Walter Ray Williams Jr. could join that list with a victory today. He is in the midst of match number 2 with Ryan Simonelli and trailing by 2 early on in this one. Our thanks to Stu Upson in attendance here, the executive director of USBC. About to be a very busy time for the USBC. This time of the year always seems that business picks up for them. Simonelli working a 3-bagger, stepping up in the 6th for a ham bone, trying to extend his lead over Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Did you see your ham bone patch? That was courtesy of Mr. Steve Wonderlake.
I saw that from the USBC. They've come to their senses. Or something like that. Through the nose.
It's soft like that. Gotta shimmer.
Well, and this was the last thing you would have thought that Ryan Simonelli would do. You could see that ball just checked way early, went right through the face. 4-6-10. And that's the kind of thing, Rob, that you can never do to a Walter Ray Williams Jr. and get away with it.
Needs an open frame.
Almost bounced it out.
He had an open frame in match number 1 and did not suffer the penalty. And almost got the slide. Leaves the 4, and we begin the 7th. First open frame of this match. The winner to take on Chris Barnes. The overall winner today is your new Player of the Year points leader. About a month and a half left in the season.
Right back at it.
Now, Walter Ray has had success, but not as much success as he'd like in Reno. This is his 7th television show that he's made here in Reno, but just 1 win.
Speed up.
5 second-place finishes. For most people, that's a career, and a pretty darn good one.
Carry, baby. And the guy that he beat, the 2004 Masters, our tournament leader, Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes, a wonderful week here in Reno. Just tore apart the field. And Chris Barnes waiting in the wings to take on either Williams Jr. or Simonelli. As you take a look at some of the other finishers. Jason Belmonte in 8th. Reigning Player of the Year, Wes Malott in 10th. Striking the 8th, WRWJ.
Yeah, he likes it. I'll tell you what, defending champion John Nolan finished 41st this week. And this is what makes the Masters such a difficult tournament to win. Do you know the last time a defending champion successfully defended his title? It was back in 64-65, Billy Whaley. And only 2 players have ever successfully defended this title. The other was Dick Hoover back in 56 and 57.
So now a pair for Simonelli. We have seen more than our share of first-time titleists in the singles events this year. Mike Fagan winning it just a few weeks ago in L.A. Tom Smallwood and Kelly Kulick winning their first title, and it just happened to be a major. And this young man, Ryan Simonelli, may join Smallwood and Kulick, trying to win his first ever Lumber Liquidators Tour title. He's got a chance here at the 3rd major of the season. 3-bagger explodes for Simonelli.
Simonelli would become the 20th player all time to win a major as his first title. The last to do it, actually the last 2 to do it, happened this season. And you mentioned both players.
Smallwood and Kulick.
See, there it is.
Kelly Kulick will be returning to PBA action next week in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. There's Walter Ray in the 9th. Up 3.
That's it, baby. Come on, one more.
Walter Ray can strike out to shoot 258. The best Ryan Simonelli can do, 245. One more.
Walter Ray's 9th top 20 finish of the season. 6th top 10 finish and 4th in the top 5. Just 1 title so far this year.
One more.
Yeah, big shot right there from one of the greatest ever, the all-time leader in tour titles, Walter Ray Williams Jr., looking for title number 47. 9 spare would lock it up for Walter Ray.
One more.
That's it.
Walter Ray moves on.
That ball was about 15 feet down the lane when he said, that's it. Nice run for Ryan Simonelli. I promise you, you'll see that young man again, but what a tall order having to get through a living legend, one of the greatest of all time. And now Walter Ray will move on to face Chris Barnes. A little deja vu from 2004.
Walter Ray maybe bowled with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder from this week. Chris Barnes really handed him his lunch at one point here in Reno. And Walter Ray, you know, he may not tell you he remembers it. He remembers it.
Oh, Barnes slapped him around and took his lunch money, without question. Walter Ray, he's out for a little payback.
So just the title we were seeking. 2 of the best in the biz. Walter Ray Williams Jr., Chris Barnes in our title match.
I didn't give me a chance. If I would have left that, I would have been killed.
Commercial break.
Yeah.
Ryan Simonelli has run into some of the legends this season as well, losing to Norm Duke earlier this year at the World Series of Bowling and the Cheetah Championship, falling to Rhino Page, and the Viper Championship falls to Walter Ray here. Walter Ray Williams Jr., 1 win away from his 8th major.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Good showing from Ryan Simonelli. Huge upside from that young man. But for now, it's Chris Barnes getting prepped to take on Walter Ray Williams Jr. They may not say they're adversaries. I'll say it for them. 2 big-time gunners in our title match today for the 3rd major of the season.